raising hell today, okay? Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it. Come on.
You're going to be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
Do what we do now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's do a thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid. Run. Far side of the 10. Step on to the 5. Head for the end zone.
What a play. What a play.
What's up, Internet? Welcome to us failing.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut, live.
100%. We are correct. This is Up the Gut live.
Is it?
It is. We're here live at Pier 40 once again because we're still stuck in the Schwamps because someone loves work way too much.
Pier 90.
Anyway, I am your host, Matthew F. Ahlers. With me, as always, is my co-host, Patrick Kimmel, a.k.a. El Pollo Loco.
A.k.a. King of Pier 90.
I didn't vote for you.
It's King, you know.
Yeah, I didn't vote for you.
Don't have to. Okay, welcome, guys, to Up the Gut live. If you get the background noise, like I said, still on location, still rocking it. This time we actually let you guys see the bar.
Yes, you can see it here, all the things that we see here.
There's more people playing pool as you'll hear the balls. And Jake, our number two canine fan, is here.
He's
So,
number one.
huh? Duke.
Is he?
Duke loves Up the Gut.
He's never been on the show.
Mostly food, but
Yeah.
anyway, we'll get Duke on the show. We'll give him the Duke cam when we get back.
We got a few things to talk about. Obviously, we got the news. We got to go through our picks.
Picks. But first and foremost, comment your picks. Comment how you did with your picks. If you went 92-0, I want to know. 'Cause I want to be proud of you.
I don't want you to be a dirty, dirty liar face, though.
And two, if you can't hear us, let us know in the comments because we just don't know if we're making enough noise to cover up the bar noise.
But once again, if you can hear us, don't say you can't because I don't want you to be a dirty, dirty liar face.
But put your picks in. Comment what you thought the best game of the last week was. I thought it was Bills-Washington. Obvious reasons.
I thought it was the Raiders and the Dolphins going to overtime.
Yeah, the last seconds of overtime. So we have another week of me barely watching football because work. But Robert can hear us just fine, so that's all that counts. Okay. And Logan is at Hooters instead of at Pier 90, our new favorite location.
Yeah.
Pier 90 on 90 in the pier.
Louisiana.
Lulling, Westwego. Pick one. Anyway, so what were we saying? Oh, I didn't watch much football. I mean, I watched it, but I didn't watch it because I was working, and so I caught bits and pieces, but I did catch all the Bills game because that's the only one that matters. So I guess if I could figure out how to do this, I found that we should get into our not so breaking pre-postseason news.
Yep.
So that's season for you people keeping track.
Not so breaking off-season news.
It's not the off season anymore. Don't let that fool you.
Listen, we are not underprepared. We're just busy.
Yeah.
We'll get it fixed, and we'll get the season, news and the picks, and then I think we're going to start doing some short videos of what we got right.
Eventually.
I mean, we can't do all of them because we get a lot right. I mean, I'm just saying. It's up the gut.
We both hit double digits this week.
So, in the not-so-breaking pre-postseason news.
Season
News. What do we have?
Richard Sherman signed with the Buccaneers.
Well, son of a gun. Didn't he try to break down his father-in-law's door?
Yep.
We're not talking about that anymore?
Look, he's done with that phase of his life.
All right, so he's not breaking down any more doors?
Nope.
Just not properly covering people?
Last door he broke down was the door to Bruce Arians' office and said, I won't play on your team.
I really hope he didn't break that door down because that would be a bad first impression.
Clearly not. He got signed.
Touche. So, in other news,
Another
Josh Gordon
Yep.
signed to the KC practice squad. Good move, bad move, Ahlers.
Honestly, it depends on Josh Norman.
Yeah, I think it's a nothing move at this point. It could be amazing if he comes, off the practice squad. He's, staying clean, but it could be a bad move if he doesn't. But ultimately, he's on the practice squad, so it doesn't matter. So it's not going to be bad. I just don't get why they're sitting and trying to get offense. Get defense. Anyway.
I heard from a
KC
source.
fans, what do you think?
I heard from a source that they don't test marijuana anymore in the NFL, though. So that's all Josh Norman ever did. So he should be fine.
That's true. Yeah, he'll be fine.
If only Ricky Williams could have played 15 years.
Now you guys just have to score 72 points to win a game, Kansas City, because your defense will give up 65.
If Josh Norman can come off the practice squad and knock off the rest, he'll be a good addition to that offense. He'll be the biggest target they have outside of Kelsey.
I was talking to one Chad Ogre. And I told him that. I said, I think that when Josh Gordon is on his game, he's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but
100%.
100%. My issue is, and I'm not trying to dump on Kansas City fans, but you guys need defensive help. I assume Robert's talking about the Kansas City good move.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he really cares about Tampa Bay. Plus, Robert is going to lose in fantasy this week. We got Tormented Gaming.
In other news, we have a new NFL record this week.
Do we? Oh, Tormented Gaming. Do you know what the record is? Because Matt does.
Doesn't have anything to do with Lamar Jackson. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, listen, I've been pretty proud of Lamar Jackson. He threw for over 100 yards in 3 games now. Maybe 4. I don't know what he did in the first one.
The fourth game is coming up this weekend.
Okay, so 3 games.
Yeah.
4th game this week. I'm going to a bold prediction. Lamar Jackson throws for more than 5 yards in the next game.
Actually, I have to go back and look at the numbers, which I don't have a lot of time to do, but I think he might have thrown for over 150 on this game.
It was 235 in the first one, and I think it was 250 in the second one ish. So I think he's actually covered 200 and at least 2, and I assume he did it in that last one because he had 2 completions that were almost 100. So, and if Hollywood Brandon hadn't dropped so many balls, he'd have way more.
Yeah, Hollywood had a rough day. But no, new record. New longest field goal of all time, kicked by Justin Tucker. Sorry, Detroit.
How do you give up a 4th and a mile?
Well,
that's your own fault.
Technically, that play should have been called for a delay game. They let him snap it like a good second after the clock hit 0. So the kick should have never happened.
Hey, Baltimore, I get it. I watched that happen in Houston.
But yeah.
I guess Detroit
lost in the most Detroit way you can lose. And that's what they deserve because they're Detroit.
Hey, listen, they're not biting kneecaps. I like what I've seen out of Detroit. They've just had a tough schedule so far.
Yeah, and they've gotten what
they're not Denver beating a 3-0 with Denver's 3-0.
I'll talk about they beat 3-0-3 teams.
Yeah, a combined record of 0-9.
Yeah.
So
all
Denver
you Denver fans
enjoy it.
Down.
No, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you have it. Because I think Kansas City will humble you. And who they have this week?
This week it is Denver hosting Baltimore.
Yeah, you're about to get humbled. Just saying. And I want this noted, especially you Tormented Gaming. I'm not a Baltimore hater. I've picked them 4 weeks running.
3.
3? Did I not pick him every week?
We've only had 3 weeks, Patrick. We're going into week 4.
I'm picking him this week. It's hinting into it.
Got it. I got you. Let's take a look.
He's doing the research, but I think I picked him 4 weeks running.
Yeah, we picked Baltimore week 1. We all lost that one.
Yep. It happens. Vegas was.
You picked him for the Chiefs game. You're the only one to get that one.
Right here.
And we both picked him to beat Detroit because they're Detroit.
Yep. And I will pick him that week. That's you guys' first pick, but we'll do it officially later.
Let's see. What else? Julio Jones and A.J. Brown could both miss the Jets game.
Well, if you're going to miss a game.
Yeah, true. I mean,
Derrick Henry could beat them by himself with no offensive line. I'm just saying. Come on.
I'm just saying. I would like Julio to play. If there's one game I need him, it's that one.
It's true. I also have Julio in A-League.
Mm-hmm.
But fantasy really doesn't matter that much to me, except beating Robert, because he will lose this week. Don't listen to the comments.
And then real quick, I just want to see what the NFL has for the new power rankings. I'm going to guess the Rams are number 1.
Rams 1. Probably Bucks 2 for some reason. Bills should be number 1 though.
Yep, Bucks 2. Packers up to 3.
What?
Bills are 4th.
We should be ahead of Green Bay right now. We didn't lay an egg against the team like the Saints and Jameis Winston. Just saying, asshole. I mean, sorry. Well, hey, wait for the most negative segment. Where's that? Is that NFL Network?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's another one. Anyway, any other pre-postseason news?
Oh, that's about all the big stuff for now.
All right, guys. So that was your not so breaking
Season
news.
Not so breaking off-season news.
Alrighty.
Are we getting to last week's picks?
Yeah, let's get to last week's pick.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the official quarterback of Up the Gut.
That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. Okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man.
So, Mr. #FitzProble, we miss you. Hope the healing's going well. Hope the beard is longer than ever. I do also want to say that with Washington playing Atlanta this week, I would pick Washington 100% if Fitzpatrick was in.
I'll pick him even if Fitzpatrick.
I assume I'll still pick him with the Nicky in, but I don't know. It's a tough one. He put in a very bad performance against the Buffalo Bills. It was very bad.
Well, the Bills is probably the best defense they played so far.
It's true, but still, it was embarrassing. Okay, let's get into last week's news. Ayler's just going to tell you how we did because he keeps track of that, and I don't know.
So, yeah, Patrick gained 2 more games on top of me. He went 12-4, while I went 10-6. The only things that helped me out is he picked Pittsburgh over Cincinnati, and I picked Cincinnati as my upset.
And you picked against Seattle, which I was
and
surprised.
I picked against Seattle. But when I picked, Dalvin Cook was still active. And I thought they were just going to do the same thing the Rams did.
Taste Bud guys recognize this place.
But then
Good place.
when Dalvin was out, I was kind of upset because I thought that was going to be the end of it. Minnesota still.
If Seattle's playing a run team, someone with a good running
Scheme.
running back, running scheme. I guess it really doesn't matter the back because, I mean, it's not that, what is it? Is it whoever the back, Madison or Madison?
Something like that.
Whatever it is. It's not that he's bad. He was averaging good yards before. He's just behind a great running back.
He's no Dalvin Cook.
So
he ran like Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, he did against Seattle. So just watch that. If you have any fantasy running backs going against Seattle, play them. That is, you heard it here. Play that.
What killed me is I thought the New England defense would hold out better against Jameis and the Saints, and they didn't because they still gave it like 25, I believe.
You know what? I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but while we're sitting here with the Taste Bud guys commenting, we actually were on a Taste Bud guys episode that may or may not air. Depends on how bad the signal is.
Yeah.
We did it on a dock in the bayou, so look for that. And if you haven't subscribed to them, it's just youtube.com/ is it those Taste Bud guys or just Taste Bud guys? We'll know shortly. Actually, we may know now.
You should know anyway. You're subscribed to him.
I subscribe to them, though. It's in my stuff. You should subscribe to them and subscribe to us. Then you'll have to know what it is because you just go to your subscriptions.
I mean, it is super easy to subscribe, honestly.
Super duper easy. It's easy.
Yeah. So easy.
It's ridiculously easy.
But anyway, what killed me, again, I picked New England to beat the Saints. That was a bad idea. I thought Tampa Bay would pull out a low-scoring game against the Rams, and that didn't happen. I picked against Green Bay, which I'm okay being wrong about. It's still a real close game. It went what surprised me about that game was the fact that they actually got
Adams was always open.
No,
Oh,
that wasn't surprising me because they did a lot of short passes underneath and stuff, and then they launch it deep. Honestly, I think more looking for pass interference than actually completing it. What surprised me is that after the beginning, the way that rookie left tackle, third string left tackle was playing against Bosa, they started bringing the tight end down to chip against him, and Rodgers had enough time to throw.
Yeah,
Not a lot of time still, because that's still a real good pass rush.
It's a very good
but
pass
enough
rush.
time to get those quick passes out and keep the defense on their heels. And then I picked Philly to beat Dallas because for the first 2 weeks, Jalen Hurts looked like he was round the corner, was starting to traject up and become a good player. And then he showed up on Monday night and destroyed not only his dreams, but my own.
Yeah, it was kind of worrying me because I've been vocal about two quarterbacks and how bad they are.
Yeah.
Tua and
Jalen Hurts.
And Jalen looked like he might be
Jalen
proving
looked
me
all right
wrong
the first 2 weeks.
2 weeks. But know what we found? We found the real Jalen.
But yeah, no, the first week I really believe in him, and that's what he gives me.
So
Thanks, thanks, Jalen Hurts.
other than that, I just picked amazingly. Kansas City. That one surprised me.
Yeah,
It really did.
that surprised a lot of people, but it was a divisional game.
The Giants let Young Hoku kick a last-second field goal.
Oh, the Giants are the Giants.
Who else did I lose to?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. Went with what I thought and TJ Watt being out and picked Cincinnati. But I was hoping that maybe the offense was enough to pull it out, but
That's
clearly
okay.
not.
We're going to go into week 4, and this is the week I catch up.
I hope so.
This is the week I catch up.
I hope so. But why would you catch up?
Because I'm going to win more games this time. I'm going to have some wild card picks that are going to come through for me. I'm going to see something. It's not going to be Mirage this time.
Well, I was going to do Here's Why, but that's okay. I mean, just run right into it.
I was just so excited.
You were. All right. So hold on. Follow along if you're in the comments. Feel free to do picks with us.
Yeah, because some other people we were doing picks with bowed out.
They quit. They stopped.
They didn't have the stamina.
It's okay. We're still here. We're still picking for you.
That's right.
In
Week
fact,
4.
I have received personal calls requesting picks, and they actually did better than I did. So I must have forgot something I picked.
Yep.
Anyway, here we go.
All right, tomorrow night, Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, Jacksonville hasn't shown any signs of life yet.
Those, I think they just traded somebody away. Is that right? Anyway, it's not important. I think it was this cornerback.
Oh, and then Kansas City at Philadelphia.
All right, this should be as about as sure a bet as you can get.
Mm-hmm.
But that Kansas City defense is not doing them any favors. But I feel Andy Reid's going to pound them. Ball control, less fumbles, less interceptions. We're going to have a Kansas City decisive victory with Jalen Hurts throwing to Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, that's right. The Giants at New Orleans. New
Hey,
Orleans
Jameis
finally
Winston
coming home.
at home. First game, these Saints fans, they're back here. I think they'll be pumped.
So you're taking the Saints?
I'm taking the Saints.
Take the
Give me
Saints.
Jameis Winston
Me
to
too,
have a
because-
performance like he had against Green Bay. Maybe not quite that good.
I don't know. I've had the Giants get their way into a shutout
I'm
live.
so sorry. I shouldn't say that.
Tennessee and the Jets. Wow, these are easy games to start off with.
Tennessee, though, there is lots of times that worst team in the NFL will surprise you. At least once.
They always get their one. It's just hard to figure out
At
who the
least
one's
once.
going to be against.
But the way they're playing right now, give me Tennessee. This is not the week, Jets. Not the week for you. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm taking
kinda funny.
Tennessee also. All right, Carolina at Dallas.
Carolina, Dallas. This is one of the few tough ones.
Yeah.
Because Carolina's oh no. Watch that week. It was it's not this Sam Darnold. It's mostly because of Christian McCaffrey. And now Christian McCaffrey's out there, wins the game single-handedly on his back running touchdown. Throwing touchdowns. Now the defense. The defense is 2 touchdowns. Matt is throwing Darnold. So give me the Dallas.
Did the defense give them that field position to get those touchdowns?
Nope. They were off punts.
So you're taking Dallas.
I'm taking Dallas.
All right, who forced those punts? Was it the defense? Oh, yeah, it was.
No, it was bad play.
I'm taking Carolina. I will
There
take
you
that.
go.
I will take
This
that.
one could go either way.
I will take that defense over the Cowboys offense.
I just feel like Carolina, even though Sam Darnold's been amazing, Cowboys have been playing pretty solid, and Dak is on a roll, and Zeke has to run. He's not run forward because Tony Pollard is right there. So you heard it here first. Matt's going to go down again.
Nope. That defense will beat that offense.
Okay.
Cleveland at Minnesota.
This is the next tough one. I'm going to go Minnesota. And I don't know why.
I'm going to go Cleveland. I think that pass rush will, once they start coming the ball, which they will, that pass rush will get to Kirk Cousins and just fluster him.
That is, and I think Dalvin Cook's health is still up in the air.
It is, but the back has shown he's capable. So that's not going to be as big an issue as everyone thinks.
But the pass rush is what worries me. But when it comes down to it, I just feel like they're playing like that against some good quality competition. And when you play that many games against quality competition, you tend to, and I don't even remember anybody they played, to be honest, but
the
Chiefs,
also,
and then anyway, whoever they were, it tends to wear on you a little bit. So when you're coming off that high, eventually catches up. And I feel like Minnesota's building too, I think. They want to, so it's going to okay, I explained it. Sorry. Got hashtag Darling Darnold. He is our darling.
Hashtag Darling.
Yeah, you can keep hiding from this.
On a better team, he's playing better.
I hope we're still going. It's horrible. I'm going to relocate this phone. Who's the next team?
Detroit at Chicago.
Give me Detroit because that coaching in Chicago is just horrible right now. Matt, you explain why.
First win. Oh, man. This is actually a really tough one. Do I take Detroit and the inferior talent and unlucky streak, or do I take the terrible coaching of the Chicago Bears? Matt Nagy versus just the pure horrid history of the city of Detroit. I'll take Detroit too. What the heck? Every dog has their day. Broken clock is right twice a day. Blah, 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 blah.
Take Chicago?
No.
That's too bad. Who's the next team?
Houston at Buffalo.
Buffalo. Okay.
You sure? Yeah, no, he's right. Houston is not that great either. All right. Indianapolis at Miami. Ooh. That's actually kind of a tough one. Do I want Carson Wentz and his old man ankles? Or do I want Jacoby Brissett with his Stone Cold Steve Austin bionic redneck knee brace? You know, I'm going to take Miami. I'm going to take Miami because I believe in Xavier Howard saving that team from another embarrassing loss.
I'm picking Miami too.
You're picking Miami. All right. The Washington football team at Atlanta. I will never pick Atlanta. It's as simple as that. You deserve every bad thing that happens to you, Atlanta Falcons. Everything. You deserve no success, no happiness, no championships. As long as I'm still breathing. 28-3. Ugh. Oh, you want to go? Oh, you got me a present.
We are at a bar.
Ooh, I got me. Yeah, good bomb.
Yeah, I'm going to go Washington football team too. Atlanta surprised me, but they still barely beat the Giants. So.
Yeah, everybody beats the Giants. All right, Seattle at San Francisco. Two rivals who play very inconsistent ball. You got everything going in the comments? I can't see the comments. Yeah, I'm not going to put stuff on there because I don't know how that works. I'll let Patrick do that when he gets back. But I will take San Francisco. I'm going to take their pass rush, even though it wasn't super amazing on Monday or Sunday night. I will take the San Francisco pass rush against that Seattle offensive line. I think their defense can hold out enough that Jimmy Garoppolo can't destroy that game for them. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Hey, Jake.
Are you picking the same team? You now so you can't lose any other ones.
Jake's right here.
No, because he's on the ground board.
He's looking for food. I tried to get Jake on the show.
All right, Arizona at the LA Rams.
Rams. This one's. I thought a lot about it. I think Arizona's been playing good, but I think they've had a lot of. It's been a grind. Rams have the better defense. I think this is going to be the one time that you see. It's at Rams, right?
Yeah. It's in LA.
I think this is going to be a learning game for our pocket quarterback. It's right in your pocket. But ultimately, LA wins. LA wins.
You don't believe in your pocket quarterback?
I do, but he has to learn some things.
I would take your pocket quarterback. Because I think with his speed, he's going to be harder to corral than Tom Brady was. And I think the Arizona defense might be just as good in different areas. But as a whole, I think they might be just as good as the Rams.
No, I agree, but I think Sam Darnold. I really love Sam Darnold. No, I think Matt Stafford, being a bit more mature and more of a veteran quarterback, has a better handle on how to handle that situation. Yeah. Kyler's still pretty fresh, pretty new. He's learning. So this is going to be where he struggles, but he's going to come out better for it. Kind of like Josh after our playoff loss to Houston.
No, I predict this comes down to a second Hail Mary.
Ooh, and another complete one?
But as long as you have DeAndre Hopkins, it's a good bet.
Okay, well, man, someone is definitely catching up or going ahead on this one.
D-Hop is going off. All right, Pittsburgh at Green Bay.
Still no TJ Watt?
Not that I've heard.
Well, as far as I know, he's still out, and if that's the case, I'm going to go Green Bay. Obviously, if my information's wrong.
Even with TJ in, I still think they're a worse defense than San Francisco is. I think they'll be able to run the ball really well to open up the passing for Green Bay. I think Aaron Jones is going to have another good day. I think Green Bay is going to win, but they're going to win a close.
It was a good day.
All right, Baltimore at Denver.
Baltimore. I already picked it.
Yeah, sorry, Denver, but now that you're going to face some real talent, it's going to hurt a little bit. Tampa Bay at New England.
All right, this one is going to be an emphatic Tampa Bay.
Emphatic Tampa Bay.
Because I think New England is not good enough to be on that level. But I want to warn people about thinking that this is going to be a blowout. I mean, it's very possible because New England is not good right now. But I
definitely weren't good last week.
I feel like Bill Belichick, although he says, miss this week, I'm worried about the team we're playing right now. I think he's been planning to beat Tom Brady since he left. So he has been watching. He spent his entire offseason watching film, trying to figure out how to beat this team. I think Mac Jones started because Mac Jones gave him the best chance to beat Tom Brady. And that would be a much better story, is Mac Jones beating Tom Brady. But ultimately, I think that's just not going to happen. So give me Tom Brady, the Tom Brady Buccaneers.
You know what?
Do it.
Give me Bill Belichick.
All right, guys.
If there's one game that they're going to surprise anyone in, this is going to be the one.
I agree. That's what I was saying. I just don't think, even though they're going to try their darndest, I still don't think that team has it in them.
I think they do.
So
they're going to use up all their magic and still go 5-11 or 6-11. But this is one of the big ones they're going to have in that W card.
That's his upset.
That's what I thought. That's a wild card right there for the week.
All right,
Las Vegas at LA Chargers. What a way to close the week off.
Yeah, you can go first on this one. I already know who I want. I thought a lot about this.
I know who I want, but the Raiders have been real lucky.
It's not who I want.
They've been playing real well too, but they've been lucky. They've had a few things go their way to go 3-0.
Yeah, Logan, get to work.
I'm going to take the Chargers. I think Herbert goes 2-0 in his first two games against the division.
See, here's the thing: is he just beat
Kansas City,
the top dogs. Lots of times when you beat the top dog, there's a hangover game. I don't think this is it. And I think after watching Vegas struggle against Miami and going into deep overtime, it's about time for Vegas to struggle. And I think Chargers are on a roll. I think they're for real. So give me the Chargers.
You think the Raiders are for real?
No, I think the Chargers are for
Okay.
real. I think
I
the
thought I heard
Raiders
you
are
wrong,
about
but I
to
want to
step up.
double check. So, if I can get all of our differences correct, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can get all of our different games correct, I can go up by. But I have to get them all right. If I can get 3 out of 4, we're tied again.
Hey, anything's possible.
Anything is
Now,
possible.
if he gets them all wrong,
If I get them all wrong,
I'll just pick everything he picks from here on out and coast to the victory. Anyway, I don't think I have any upset picks in there, really, do I? I don't have any wild cards.
Not really. No, nothing super crazy.
I mean, San Francisco, Seattle's a division game,
That's
so that's
pretty
anything.
even. That's pretty even.
Yeah,
Rams, Arizona. I feel like it's pretty even.
yeah, it's more even than I think than a lot of people think.
Tampa Bay, New England. Tampa Bay is definitely the favorite.
Yeah, and yeah, so
Miami. I think Miami's the favorite. Washington's the favorite.
I
I don't think
wouldn't
Detroit's
say
the
Miami.
favorite. Detroit would probably be the closest to wild card game you really have.
well, I guess that's my wild card.
But we both picked that because I still think Matt Nagy can score.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about Chicago's just been off, and it's
Matt
not
Nagy.
getting any better. Yeah, it's Matt Nagy. Though I have been seeing circulating that with all the trouble they've been having in Chicago running that offense and getting it to score points.
Yeah,
I mean, I think what Justin Fields had like 3 total yards.
something like that. It is bad.
It was horrible.
He got sacked 9 times.
Mitchell Trubisky took that team, that offense to the playoffs twice. Is he the best quarterback in the NFL? It's possible.
In the NFL? No.
Yeah.
Is he the best quarterback Chicago has had in a while? Yes.
And who said that? I did.
Yeah.
Said don't get rid of
Trubisky.
Don't get rid of Trubisky. Get rid of Nagy. Trubisky was better than people were giving him credit for, and he'll show it. And the times whenever we're up so much, like this last week against Washington,
Yeah.
and he got to play half the fourth quarter. The only problem is I wish they'd throw it more because they tend to just run the ball in those instances, get the clock down.
Yeah.
I understand it, but man, let Trubisky show some of what he has because he is what was the MVP? He was the MVP last year.
The not valuable player?
The Nickelodeon's most valuable player.
No, Nick Lane's stupid.
You shut up.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. Is there anything else here?
No, that's all the picks.
All right, guys. Anybody want to throw a pick? Wild card game? Anything? Anybody?
If our buddy Vern's watching, I know he's picking New England.
Vern.
I don't think he is watching. He's probably at work or something, but
Probably something like
he's
that.
picking New England. He'll pick them over anything.
Well, guys, this is your chance because all we have left is the most negative segment of the show.
It's time.
Well, bring it in. Tell us about it.
The most negative segment on Up the Gut. It's time to flip somebody.
Flipping. Dadgummit!
I'm gonna get my little drink ready. I'll let you go first. Did you have one?
I do now. NFL Network's power rankings.
Well, it's off the NFL website.
To flip?
I don't know if it's the network or just
Okay, NFL.
Yeah.
To flip, Green Bay lays 3 points against Jameis Winston's defense and lets Jameis Winston throw 5 touchdowns off of 36 yards passing. And you're going to say that Green Bay's number 3? I don't hate Green Bay. I think they're a good team. But Buffalo has balled out 35-0, 41-23. That's like 75-20, or is 21. 21 points. 75-21, something like that.
You do you, NFL.
That they should be above Tampa Bay, who just lost to the LA Rams. Would Buffalo have lost? Maybe. We don't know that yet. But is Buffalo going to beat Tampa Bay? Yeah. Are they going to beat Green Bay? I don't think we play them, but we would.
Maybe.
Who's number 1? The Rams, Tampa Bay, Green
The Rams
Bay.
are number 1.
Yeah. Okay, listen. Do your Ram thing, whatever. 2 is the lowest we should be. So you know what?
I think the Rams are number 1 at least.
Yeah, they beat the reigning Super Bowl champions. I say.
And they beat them well.
You know what? That's fine. You can have that. 2 is the lowest we should be. Tampa Bay did not look good there. We looked decent in our loss. Not great. Block punt really is the only thing that set us apart, and a stupid penalty. But Josh Allen still put up points with T.J. Watt in there. You know what? NFL.com and your power rankings.
Flipping. Dadgummit!
Who'd you guys beat again? I forgot who you played.
Oh, we beat Miami 35-0. We
Okay.
beat Washington football team, and we lost to Pittsburgh.
I mean, so you beat kind of a couple gimmies, though.
No, listen.
We lost to a playoff
division.
team. And
You
then
lost to Jameis Winston.
we lost to the Saints, who were a playoff team.
Yeah, you lost to Jameis Winston.
We lost to that defense.
Jameis Winston lost to Darling Sam Darnold.
He lost to that defense.
Yeah.
And we
So-
beat the Niners.
Yeah, you did barely last second.
They're a tough team.
40.
They're not the Washington
21.
football team.
43-21 of the Washington football team, which was a top 5 defense last year. Miami, which was in the top 10 of defenses, if not a top 5 defense.
Miami's playing with
Pittsburgh, which was a top 5 defense last year, with TJ Watt. We played 3 top 10 defenses, maybe 3 top 5 defenses, and Josh Allen was labeled Offensive Player of the Week in the AFC. Why? Because he dominated. He got benched halfway in the fourth quarter because we were up so much.
I don't know if 2 of those are top 10 defenses anymore, though.
We'll see. It's still too early. You guys know the rules. 3 games in, we're starting to understand the teams. We got 3 more, and we'll know who they are.
And I understand that the Washington football team and Miami are not going to go to the playoffs.
But a division game's never a gimme. Never.
With Miami and no starting quarterback, that's pretty much a gimme.
We had Tua started,
He didn't finish.
and I think Jacoby Brissett is better than Tua. So
That's hard to tell. They're both terrible.
no, they just really had trouble.
Yeah, they had trouble.
Okay,
Hey,
that's what it is. They should be higher. Green Bay should be lower.
no.
They're living off
Green
their
Bay
own one.
is-
Listen, this guy's been down on Green Bay for weeks. Don't let this little new bravado fool you.
Green Bay's in
In
the.
fact, I would have switched my. Who are they playing? Who's Green Bay playing? Give me Pittsburgh.
You want Pittsburgh?
No, I'm kidding. You keep
You
how
want
it is.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, don't you do it.
Oh, okay.
Don't let him trick you.
Don't let him trick you.
All right, who's your flip that guy?
My flip that guy has to do with fantasy. With one large man.
Don't you do it. He
Dwelling-
deserves better than what you've said. You've been trashing this man's name for too long. I won't allow it.
No. One large man dwelling in the city of Detroit named TJ Hawkinson. Now, TJ, the first 2 weeks.
I'm sending this. I'm tagging TJ Hawkins. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to tag him, and that large man is going to come meet you.
No, he's not. He's not going to watch this. But if he does, good. TJ.
Everybody tag TJ Hawkins.
TJ, the first 2 weeks.
does not deserve this.
You balled out so well, and you surprised me. I was so happy that somebody in Detroit was succeeding, even though the team clearly is not. But then come week 3, when I need you the most, you give me 3 whole points.
You wouldn't have made a difference. He
3
lost
whole
by a lot.
points. I lost by a lot, but of all the people who tanked on my team, you, sir, by far hit the lowest depths. And for that, flip you, buddy.
Flipping. Dadgummit!
And TJ Hawkinson, 50% of Up the Gut still loves you. Don't.
TJ Hawkinson, I hope your kids forget how to read.
That is. Oh. Sorry.
All right. I'm done being mad now.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. A comment just popped up. We'll see what we got. It's just back and forth in the comments. It's not even football. It's just Hooters waitresses.
Wait.
Are you in the Metairie? I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I guess it comes down to comment when you watch this.
Yeah. And watch it.
Watch
For
it.
sure.
Watch it later.
Watch it
We want
later.
to know how
If
you
you're
guys
gonna
are
watch
doing.
it now.
We want to know if you guys are using our picks.
Yeah.
Preferably not Matt's me just saying I'm up by
3.
I'm up by 3. I'm just saying.
It's only 3. That's easy.
Chad
to
would
come back
probably be
from.
up by a whole bunch if we got his picks every week.
Yeah, Chad.
Which I just saying there's a possibility we may have in studio Chad at some point.
Yeah. When you ditch me.
I mean, we may still have him even if I don't ditch him. I'm just saying. We may have to make a trip up to Baton Rouge or
Yeah.
Baton Rouge. But
But yeah, this is our show. I hope you had as much fun as we did. Because we always have fun doing this.
we enjoy it, and we again.
And whenever we're settled down and back in our normal
Oh
spot,
look, it's a non-Hooters waitress comment. Still not about football.
God dang it.
Hey, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
How about them Eagles?
Yeah, Eagles were really bad, but Dak,
bad.
you know what? I'm usually pretty good with my feelings when it comes to quarterbacks.
Yeah.
When it comes to players in general and just how they carry themselves and how good they'll be. And I am man enough to admit when I'm wrong. Dak, I was wrong. I thought you were not going to be good. I thought they're gonna miss Tony Romo like they never missed him before. You've turned into a hell of a quarterback that can carry that team. Now, the freaking 6'5", 240-pound Schultz tight end that I thought was a slot receiver because he was always so open. I never saw him next to anybody. That guy helps whenever he's so wide open.
Yeah.
You could hit him with your eyes closed.
Yeah, Hawkinson.
Even Jalen Hurts could hit him.
Yeah, Hawkinson. It's weird how a wide open tight end helps things.
But I was wrong about Dak.
But you know what you shouldn't be wrong about? Telling people about us because we're awesome.
I also miss Outside the Narrative. That was a show I enjoyed watching on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, too bad it's dead. Anywho, you guys know what to do at this point. You know
Hold on. We got to thank Pier 90. Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Bar behind us.
Yep.
If you guys are in the area, it is my new favorite bar. When we get done here, I'm going to pull up this table back here. I'm going to pop on this jukebox right here. I'm going to jam the night away.
Yep. And we're going to jam more if you would tell people about us. We need the channel to grow, and it can't grow without your help. So tell everybody you know. Spread the word. Spread it like the COVID. Just kidding. Don't spread it like that. That'd be weird.
Spread it more than that.
But don't spread it like you'd spread COVID. Don't sneeze in people's faces and go,
don't lick anybody. Don't lick it. I mean, don't lick any strangers. But tell strangers about us.
Yeah, tell everyone you know. But if you only know one person, if you can only tell people you trust, then at the very least, tell your moms about it.